Hey, aloha, we're here in Las Vegas today, and we're here at an apartment building called Cheyenne Apartments. It's 160 total units on 8 acres, and we're under contract for 158 in a block sale. 2 of the units are owned by individual owners, in which we're going to talk to about possibly making offers so we can actually acquire all 160 units. There's one HOA that manages the entire 160 unit property, and so we're going to try to take over that entire thing and reposition this asset. Now, there's a couple different exit strategies. One, we can renovate the units so they're rent ready and then get new tenants in, refinance the whole building, pull some money out and hold the property. Number 2, we have the option to rent ready the rehab and get new tenants in, and then what we could do at that point is actually sell the entire property to an investor, an end user at market value. And the final interesting exit strategy is that every single one of these 160 units has an individual deed. And that individual deed allows each unit to be conveyed separately, which interestingly enough allows us to actually renovate each of the units to market ready for sale type condition. And then we sell each unit off at market value. And so that's another very, very important exit strategy that may turn out to be a pretty exciting one. And of course, the final option is a hybrid between fixing some up to sell, holding some, and doing some on rent-ready rehab. The main thing is, no matter what we do on the inside, the outside is going to be very important. So we have 8 acres to work at. And when you take a look around here, much of the 8 acres is fairly barren. We got desert landscaping, if you will, because today it's 108 degrees outside. It's pretty freaking hot. But the beautiful thing is that this weather allows us to create a lot of outdoor spaces that allows residents to have places to gather outside of their units. So right here where I'm standing right now is the center of a parking area. We're going to relocate this parking to the back of the 8 acres. And we're going to turn this into the central courtyard or the central gathering area of the entire complex. Right here we're going to create a very large swimming pool, and we're going to surround that with some fence for protection for the children. And then we're going to do a couple of community buildings. We're going to have a gym. We're going to have kind of a pop-up cafe, if you will, so different food truck vendors can come and actually serve from their container. And then down on this end, we're going to do an outdoor kitchen area with some barbecues, as well as a lot of seating areas. So this really becomes a gathering spot for this entire complex. We're going to relocate this parking, as I said, to the back. So come take a walk with me and I'll show you around a little bit. What you're going to see here is most of these buildings are built back in the 1960s. Each individual unit is going to need a full rehab, but we're going to try to redo some things on the outside to make this a pretty exciting thing, including covered parking. So come, check it out. So here at the back of the property, we're going to relocate the parking that was formerly in the center courtyard area to this entire zone. We have about 2 acres back here on the back side that backs up to the freeway, which gives us a lot of possibilities we'll talk about in just a second. But behind me, what we're going to do is recreate parking, but here's the cool thing is we're going to put photovoltaic panels over these parking stalls so it creates covered parking, which also allows us additional income from covered parking stalls. And so we're going to build all these into covered parking stalls under photovoltaic panels, which allows us to go ahead and power our own utilities, which is phenomenal, and hopefully add additional to the grid as well. And so this allows us to actually build more parking than is currently available on the complex. Back here, as we go up to this back area where the freeway sits, we're going to put a cell tower back here, which will be great. It'll increase the reception to the community, but also allows us a little bit of additional income from the cell tower rental fees every single month. And then what's really cool is over here on this side, you can see an old swing set kind of across the way here. And what we're going to do is we're going to recreate this into a large sports court. So it'll be a pickleball, basketball, volleyball type area. And then next to it, we're going to create against the building a sand volleyball court. So it'll really be a nice gathering place. So residents of the community can kind of come, have some friendly competition. Sports is always a great way to build community. And that's what we want to do here, is not just having a building where people live, but a community in which people get to grow and families get to grow and people get a chance to have a place where they truly can call home. Now, around this community is some great progress and great development. So you'll see across the highway, there's some great retail. Right across kitty corner from our property is a new shopping center with Panda and Dollar Family. Next door is a casino that's actually doing very, very well. And then when you go just a block north towards the Nellis Air Force Base, there's actually a lot of industrial warehouses with great job opportunities. So we're really sitting right smack in the middle of the path of progress in a great area, which we believe is going to continue to improve over time. Hey, I hope you've enjoyed the tour today. You got to check out a 1-bedroom, a 2-bedroom, and a 3-bedroom unit. We also talked a lot about our vision for the 8-acre campus and how we're going to rehab some of the units. So this is going to be a very, very exciting project. Now you may be wondering, how do I get into the real estate market? How do I become involved in a project this big? Or how do I make some passive income to help supplement what I currently make? Well, this may be a project that you may want to consider. So definitely check it out. Let us know if you've got any questions. We'd love to connect with you. And if there's an opportunity for us to work together and for you to be a part of this investment, we'd love it. It's going to be a great opportunity, and we're excited to partner with you to help you grow your personal portfolio and to do many more projects like this.